Bonjour. In this conjugation and grammar presentation, you're going to learn how to conjugate the verb connaître in the present tense, and you're going to learn how to recognize the two different verbs, connaître and savoir, that mean to know. So first of all, let's talk about the conjugation of connaître. So connaître is an irregular verb and is conjugated like other verbs ending in itre, I-T-R-E. For instance, naître, to be born, croître, to grow, increase, and apparaître, to appear. Je connais, répétez, je connais, tu connais, répétez, connais, nous connaissons, répétez, nous connaissons, vous connaissez, répétez, vous connaissez, il, elle, elles connaissent, répétez, connaissent. So again, the I stays, and then in the plural, instead of the T, you have double S, so ISS, and then you recognize the regular pattern, SST, ONS, ENT. Okay, which is basically IS, IS, IIT, ISS, ONS, ISSEZ, and ISSENT might remind you of the IR verbs. So, and again, ISSENT is pronounced simply is, so it's going to be connaissent. So note that you can also have and use an accent circumflex on the I of connaître and of the form connaît. So this is the old spelling, and in 1990 there was a spelling reformation that said that this accent was no longer necessary. So both forms are basically accepted. Application 1, conjugué. You can now pause the video and do the application exercise. 1, ils connaissent, répétez, ils connaissent. 2, tu connais, répétez, tu connais. 3, je connais, répétez, je connais. 4, vous connaissez, répétez, vous connaissez. 5, nous connaissons, répétez, nous connaissons. 6, elle connaît, répétez, elle connaît. The verb connaître and savoir both mean to know, but in simple terms, connaître has the meaning of to be familiar with, and savoir of to know how to. So the basic and oversimplified rule is going to be you use connaître when you want to say to know followed by a noun phrase, and you have to use savoir when you mean to know in any other cases. For instance, here, je connais Paris, which means I know Paris. So you have the verb connaître followed just by a noun. Then tu connais la prof, which means do you know the teacher? Are you familiar with the teacher? So again, je connais Paris means I know Paris, I'm familiar with Paris. And tu connais la prof means do you know the teacher? Are you familiar with the teacher? Are you acquainted with the teacher? So again here, connaître, as you might see, is followed by a noun phrase that is by a noun, Paris, in the first sentence, and la prof in the second sentence. Je sais means I know. Tu sais parler français means can you speak French, in the sense that do you know how to speak French? Elle sait comment gérer ses employés means she knows how to manage her employees. So you see here, savoir is not followed by a noun, but by what we call a clause, that is some kind of sentence. Comment gérer ses employés. Then nous savons que la prof est française means we know that the prof is French. Same thing here. Savoir is not followed only by a noun or a noun phrase. It's followed by what we call a clause, that is a small sentence. La prof est française, que la prof est française. Vous savez si elle est américaine, which means do you know if she's American? Same thing here, it's not only followed by a noun. And finally, ils savent où tu habites means they know where you live, and same thing is not only followed by a noun. Application 2, traduisez. You can now pause the video and translate the following sentences. 1. Tu connais l'adresse de Marie, means do you know Mary's address? 2. Tu sais où Marie habite, means do you know where Marie lives? 3. Il connaît la dirigeante, means he knows the leader. 4. il sait si elle est dirigeante, means he knows if she's a leader. 5, vous savez parler français, means can you speak French? Do you know how to speak French? You can now pause the video and do the rest of the application exercise. 6, vous connaissez la France, means do you know France? 7, elles savent que tu as un fils, means do they know you have a son? 8, elles connaissent ton fils, means do they know your son? 9, je ne connais pas, means I don't know it, I'm not familiar with it. And 10, je ne sais pas, means I don't know. Exercice 1, écrivez. 1, elles connaissent. Elles connaissent. Répétez, elles connaissent. 2, elle connaît. Elle connaît. Répétez, elle connaît. 3, je connais. Répétez, je connais. 4, nous connaissons. Nous connaissons. Répétez, nous connaissons. 5, vous connaissez. Vous connaissez. Répétez, vous connaissez. 6, tu connais. Tu connais. Répétez, tu connais. Exercice 2, traduisez. Can I pause the video and do the exercise? 1, tu connais le nouvel étudiant? Do you know the new student? 2, tu sais comment s'appelle le nouvel étudiant? Do you know the new student's name? 3, elle sait que tes parents parlent français? Does she know that your parents speak French? You can now pause the video and do the rest of the exercise. 4, elle connaît tes parents? She knows your parents. Does she know your parents? 5, vous savez chanter la chanson? Can you sing this song? Do you know how to sing this song? 6, vous connaissez la chanson? Do you know this song? Are you familiar with this song?